For us this morning.
Happy December 1st.
Wait, are you kidding?
No. Do you remember just a couple weeks ago we were saying, and before you know it, it's going to be December because we couldn't believe it was November. And now I can't believe it's December.
It is December. And for all of you homeowners, property owners, you know what December means. You're late. Your taxes are due before the 10th of December. So if you haven't paid your property taxes yet, you better start pulling out that checkbook. Oh my goodness, it is December. Happy December. What a great month. Although you wouldn't think it where we live. It's 80 degrees today, I think, right, Susan?
I think so. Yeah.
So,
good times.
Good times. Hey, Susan.
Yes.
I hear we have a special guest today.
We do. And he is very special. And I don't even think we need to introduce him because if you've ever been to the bridge, if you have ever watched online, you know this guy. If you've ever been to Christmas shop, you know this guy.
Yes.
He is, I think he's world famous because he's on the World Wide Web when we're online. So he's world famous.
He is world famous.
Yeah.
And he is a treasure. Like if you don't know this person, get to know this person because he has become a very dear friend of ours. And I love him. I love his family. And I'm super excited for him to be with us this morning. So I'm going to bring him on and then, we're going to have a little conversation.
Yay. Good
Hello.
morning.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. It is December 1st already?
It is.
Well, hello, my friends.
Hello. So I have a joke.
You have a joke.
Yeah. Okay. So how does a sheep say Merry Christmas?
Bahram you? No, wait, that's from a movie.
Merry Christmas.
No.
No?
Feliz Navidad.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That's awful.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to go backstage for a few minutes because I need to I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, I do look forward to your jokes, though.
Oh, thank you.
Some of them I wonder, but most of them are pretty good.
We had a little joke telling last night with our bridge kids on the Zoom, and it was pretty funny. So telling all Christmas jokes. So
very nice, very nice.
Yeah. Well, all kidding aside, we wanted to have you on here because we are highlighting different ministries every week, and we wanted to highlight the Worship and Celebration Arts ministry. And a lot of people think of it as the people who are up on stage and either playing an instrument or singing.
Correct.
But I know that it's more than that. And I would love for you to tell us all about Worship and Celebration Arts and all the different roles that are there.
All right. Well, thank you. Well, first of all, let me say thank you for inviting me. I feel very special that you guys took the time to talk to me. And second of all, I am very blessed to be at our church and to be the lead worship pastor for, creative worship and arts. So what that means is, yes, you are correct. It's not just the people that you see up front every Sunday. We do have people that sing and play in the English church and the Spanish church, but we also have a lot of people in the background who don't like to be, in the cameras, who don't like to be up front, but are very important. We do have a video tech team that they're responsible for making sure everything that goes out to Facebook and YouTube, every Sunday, ever since COVID hit, ever since we got locked down in March, this team has been faithful every Sunday to make sure that we are able to provide to our congregations, English and Spanish church, our streaming live, our services, the music, I don't know if you remember when we first started, we weren't able to get to church. We were doing it in my house, in the garage. We were labeled the garage band. You know, for those Mac lovers, Macintosh has a program called the Garage Band, so we were called the Garage Band. But you know, they've been very instrumental throughout this time. We also have an audio team. You know, we have an audio team inside the sanctuary that most people see on Sundays, but there's an audio team and a video team in a different room, in our copy room, that every service in English and Spanish, they're back there running the audio and the video. On top of that, we have people who help us with our PowerPoints and our presentations. There's somebody running that every Sunday, making sure that the lyrics, the slides, you know, the Bible verses the Pastor Mark uses get displayed at home and on at the church. You know, we use, you know, we have a team that helps up with that. So, you know, that's a big team, you know, and we're always short on people. So for those of you listening, you know, we always need help. We're willing to train. We have a lot of good people who are willing to train. I'm willing to train. It's not rocket science, but it does take some practice, and we would love to have more people, you know, to do that. On top of that, I do a lot of other things, you know. I do deal a lot with the Spanish ministry. You know, I am in charge of the couples, the married couples. I do some counseling. I do have a life group that I lead on Tuesdays. On top of that, you know, under my big umbrella, there's other groups there. I don't supervise, but I help them, you know, achieve some of the goals that we have at our church. So there's a lot of things, you know, and I am very, very blessed to be serving with you guys, to be serving our fellow brothers and sisters at the Bridge and Nueva Vida. You know, and it's been really fun. It's been challenging, but it's also been a lot of blessing just to see what God is doing, how we're growing, you know, how we're integrating, you know, like we have never done before. Yesterday at our life group, we had our first mixer, I guess they call it, and we had Leslie Burns' life group come to ours, and we actually played bunco, which I've never played bunco.
How
And I
fun.
didn't know the bunco needed a bunny, and they had some crazy rules, but they were fun. So, but it was so wonderful just to see, you know, both congregations just mixing each other, you know, having fun, laughing, enjoying. And that's, you know, I think we're a very healthy church. We're very, you know, aware of our surroundings, and we just love people. We love, you know, serving the Lord. We love, you know, just connecting people to Jesus.
Well, I get to see firsthand your heart, as does Dee, and we just love your passion and your energy and your humor and your just joy for life and your joy for what you're doing. And like you said, we know that there are needs within your ministry, and like you said, it's not rocket science. I remember way back in the day, I went to Calvary, and they, you know, said, you know, we need help on the tech team, and I thought, well, I'm not doing anything else, and I was taught how to do PowerPoint and how to run PowerPoint for the big service. And even when they moved into the big building, I even got to sit next to Alan Carter and learn how to switch cameras.
Wow.
So if anybody can, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And so I just really encourage you, stretch yourself, broaden your horizons, and come and learn these things and be part of actually getting our message and the gospel out to the world, literally, by putting it all of these services
Yes.
on the web. It's getting these out into the world. So
Can I say something?
Yes,
Can I say
yes.
something? Can I also give you a big shout out to you and Dee, and how amazing you guys have been with our kids. I remember when we first started getting kids, right? We were coming back to COVID, and it was like, oh, you know, we have this many kids, and all of a sudden we just started getting tons of kids And you guys were like, we need help. There's a lot of kids back there. So I also want to encourage you people out there who are listening that the Kidsville ministry, the kids ministry needs help. They need volunteers. These two ladies are wonderful, but they can't do it all by themselves. And we do have kids in the first service, and we have tons of kids in the second service. But they're all a joy. They're all, they're funny. I love the kids. I love when they come up and we do our pastoral blessing. But again, we need everybody on board to just come and I'm sure you train them, right?
No, we just let them go. We don't care with it. Yeah, we have all kinds of safety and security procedures, and it's not hard, and that's where I think a lot of people are almost afraid to step into, whether it's kids or the worship ministry. These seem like very intimidating, but gosh, God just wants your heart. And it's not all about helping Carlos, and it's not about helping Dee or helping Susan. It's not even about what you do with the children or with the worship ministry. It's about submitting your heart to the Lord to say, here I am, send me. And Lord, I'm willing to do whatever you ask me to do. And I will guarantee you, that when you start doing what God has called you to do, it's a joy. It's so fulfilling. And so if you have any hesitancy about stepping in to serve someplace, get over it.
Get over it. That's right.
Go beyond I have a little rock that sits on my desk someplace around here, and it says, do it afraid. And it's because you can still do stuff when you're afraid. Just start, just do it.
Every Sunday I'm afraid.
Honestly, I'm afraid when this camera goes on every Wednesday. This is not my thing.
Yes.
No. But you know what? It's honestly, it's just such a joy and a pleasure. And some people love being behind the scenes, and there's plenty of things to do. Like with Carlos, with the tech booth and behind, and you also kind of oversee the communion team as well, right?
Communion team, the ushers. I have a few things on my plate, but
just a couple.
But we could always use help in those areas as well. But the one thing I would say, and it's not like we are trying to push you or bring you in. No, the reason we do is, the reason I do what I do is because I'm just grateful to the Lord. There's a heart of gratitude, and there's no way I can repay God all his mercies, his goodness, and all his blessings. The only way I know how is just to serve him with all my gifts, all my talents, all my abilities, all my fears, and all my insecurities. But you know what? God blesses that. And speaking of serving, I have a request. Can I make a request, Susan?
Sure.
We are doing a Christmas choir for Christmas Eve. We're going to have Christmas songs, and the kids are participating. And I don't know if you know what these are. They're coffee jars. There's some plastic and some metal ones. If you guys have any of these at home, please bring them on church on Sunday. I need maybe like 10 of these or 20, however we can get, because I want to use this for Christmas Eve concert. So it's going to be fun. Also, if you're a grown-up and you love to sing and you don't know if you're like, world famous like Susan is, but come on in. We're going to have a choir, so you'll fit in even if you don't think you can sing that well. You're invited. We're just going to have a good time. We're going to celebrate the Lord, and I will be sending out invites soon for rehearsal, so let me know.
So I would suggest that they email you if they're interested, and they can email you directly.
Carlos@bridgechurch.us.
Very simple, very simple. And you know what? You might say, "Oh, I'm going to pray about it." Just do it. Just right now, before you try to talk yourself out of it. just email him and say, I'm in.
That's right. Let's have some fun. Let's have some joy. Let's have some celebration.
Yes. And we can all sing Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I could do my Jose Feliciano impersonation.
Okay.
Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad.
I'm right with you. Thank you, Carlos, so much for being with us today. It's just always such a joy to be with you. And I just know from personal experience what a great cheerleader and encourager you are. And so I just thank you for your heart for the bridge and for worship and just your heart for Jesus. And so thank you.
Amen. Well, thank you for having me, and thank you for all you guys, everything you do, and thank you for all this. And there's my friend.
There's
Dee.
Dee.
She's back. So thank you again. It's
Love
been
you,
an
son.
honor and a privilege to serve with you and to chat with you today.
Love you.
Hugs and kisses to y'all. Love you guys.
Love you.
Love
Have
you
a great
too.
day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh man,
He's so
Carlos is
fun.
amazing. Love him.
I do too.
Can't wait to see how many coffee containers we get.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. So the coffee containers, like they look like what, those 3-pound, 5-pound plastic or metal.
Mhm.
I kind of think I know what they're going to be used for.
I do too.
I'm so excited.
I do too.
So if you bring in one of those coffee containers, your coffee container could be famous.
It could be.
It could be famous. So,
That's
yeah.
amazing. Hey, Susan, we got a couple of things before we close and pray because I know we're going, it's been almost 17 minutes. Hey, we got a couple of things this week that are super fun, super important. Well, maybe one's not fun, but one of them's super fun. Another one's super fun. And then another one, I believe, is probably one of the most important things we'll do all year long.
Yeah, yeah. So Friday night, it is not too late to get kids, whether it's your kids or your grandkids or your neighborhood kids, signed up to come to Kids Night In Friday from 6 to 9 for $5. Such a deal.
$5.
Pizza, 3 bounce houses, cookie decorating. They're going to decorate the tree in the Bridge Kids lobby. We're going to make some ornaments. The balloon lady is there who's going to make all kinds of balloon stuff. It's going to be so fun. So it's just a way for us to have a Christmas party with our kids and for parents to have an evening out, either to do your Christmas shopping or to just go be instead of mom and dad be.
We are human beings. We aren't human doing, right? So to just be.
Yep.
But then Christmas shop, another fun thing.
Yes. So bring toys. I think you can bring them through Wednesday the 8th, which is next week.
Oh my goodness.
So quick, order online, run out to CVS, to Target, to Walmart, to wherever, at the dollar store, and pick up something for any age child. Don't forget the older kids, they love to get some things too. And bring those to church Sunday, or you could even drop them off through Wednesday. And I'm sure if we needed to get them over, you could take them over to Newbury Park First Christian on Thursday or Friday, where the Christmas shop takes place. You can volunteer to be a personal shopper, which is building the relationship with the individual. The prayer room is incredible. Gift wrapping, setup, working on Wednesday night with toy sorting, or Friday night with pre-shop, checking out. There are so many things you could do. So you want to go to www.actionvc.org. That's actionvc for Ventura County.org. Select Christmas shop on their site, and then make sure you select the Conejo Valley Christmas shop. And then you'll see all kinds of opportunities for a 2-hour shift. I think some go a little bit longer, but there's lots of things to do that you can volunteer for. So, and if you've never been, I would highly encourage you to just go, and you'll hear Carlos sing Feliz Navidad over and over. It's so great. But just observe the profound gratitude that these parents have, and the excitement that they have at this amazing ministry. So it's not just about collecting toys. It's really about making a difference in these parents' lives. So
it's really awesome.
Yeah.
And this Sunday, man, I'm really excited about our service of remembrance this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very much looking forward to this, because this has been a really tough stretch of time over the last few years. And there have been families that have had more than one family member pass away over the last few years. So this service of remembrance Sunday will be very powerful. And I'm really looking forward to it, to sit and praise God for lives and hear people's stories and just have responsive readings. I'm excited for these two services. We're having one in English, and then we're doing one in Spanish.
And if you haven't lost someone and you're blessed in that way, still come to this service. It's open to everybody. And I think it would be such an encouragement and a blessing to those who have lost someone in the last few years, to have their Bridge family there and supporting and remembering. So it's going to be a very sweet, not really long, but a sweet time. 4:00, I believe, is the English service, and 6 is the Spanish service. I think, don't quote me on that, but I think it's 4.
I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to type it right now as we speak.
Yeah. So yeah, lots of great stuff coming up. And
that's just the first week. That's just the first 10 days of December. And that's not everything we got going on.
No.
But those are the ones I think we needed to highlight just today.
Yeah, and just remembering Buddy Break and the training on December 9th. If you've never been a buddy, it's a great opportunity. We had Carrie on a couple weeks ago. And I know a lady who started, she was so nervous, even though she had worked with special ed kids before. She was so nervous about going in, and she had the best time. And so she said, she highly recommends just coming in, checking it out. And so Buddy Break and their training on the 9th. I think
Today is Manna. We have Manifest today. We got food distribution today. Yeah.
So, we're a busy place. And the building is undergoing a transformation.
You'll just have to wait until Sunday to see it.
Yep.
It's almost like Transformers, right? The Autobots and the
kind of. We truly hauled out the holly yesterday.
Yes. And
today.
If you do not know this about Jill, that is Jill's favorite Christmas carol. And she knows the words to this, like all of them, and where the dances, and she sang it all morning long. It was the best, and it was the greatest. It was very fun. So we love you, Jill.
Yes, we do. And she made really good gingerbread cookies.
She did. Dinosaur gingerbread cookies. Because there's no other way gingerbread cookies should be made. They should be made in dinosaur shapes, because dinosaurs.
She's truly a gifted woman. Yes.
Oh man. Well, what a great day.
Yes, indeed. And we better get up to church and finish decorating.
Yeah, we got to finish. The worst part about decorating is not the actual decorating. It's the cleanup after the decorating. The cleanup after decorating, and then the cleanup when you have to tear it down. Those are the
undecorating.
The undecorating and the cleanup. And that's what I have to do in a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
So, man, hey, everyone out there, blessings. I hope you have a great day. Remember, God is with you. He's for you. You have his Holy Spirit inside of you. Man, just embrace whatever he brings your way today.
Yeah. And sign up to serve even though you're afraid. Just do it.
Yes. Love you all. We will see you soon.
Have a blessed week.